Warriors fans have reason to celebrate after a gritty Game 7 win over the Houston Rockets, 103-89. It was a high-stakes, high-intensity clash, and Golden State showed resilience and poise under pressure. We'll break down the Game 7 performance first, but soon we must pivot to the next chapter, a quick turnaround and a flight to Minnesota for Game 1 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Warriors get just one day to recover before facing a rested Timberwolves squad favored slightly in the opener. Analysts cite fatigue and travel as potential disadvantages for Golden State. Stay locked in with us. This channel is your go-to for daily Warriors coverage, live breakdowns, and insightful recaps. Let's get into the details. Game 7, breakdown. Golden State overcame multiple obstacles to secure the win, though Houston dominated the boards all series, including a +14 rebounding edge in Game 6. The Warriors limited Houston's half-court offense with well-executed zone defenses. Golden State also shot 42% from beyond the arc in Game 7, crucial in a game that demanded efficient shooting. The unexpected X factor, a role player who had scored just 4 points earlier in the series, exploded for 33 in Game 7. His open looks translated into much-needed buckets, and his presence changed the dynamic. While Golden State struggled at the free throw line earlier in the series, he stabilized things and provided much-needed bench production. No, he doesn't have to score 30 every night, but consistent contributions like that raised the team's ceiling significantly. He credited his breakout to an emotional team meeting led by veteran teammates. According to him, the discussion was unlike any they'd had before, intense, honest, and rallying. That energy carried into the decisive game. Another player earned praise for his stellar defense, holding a Houston star to just 2 free throw attempts. His all-around effort, from shot contests to hustle plays, helped turn the tide. Even opponents and analysts acknowledged his impact. Meanwhile, one of Golden State's stars came alive in the second half, notching key assists and tying for the team lead in rebounds. Despite Houston's defensive adjustments, double teams, zones, he remained composed and effective, especially during a decisive fourth-quarter run where he knocked down a clutch shot. Off the bench, another contributor powered through injury, logging critical minutes and hitting high-difficulty shots. His rebounding and off-ball spacing were pivotal. He's played with heart all series long, and it's paying dividends. Then there's Draymond Green, who set the tone with 8 first-quarter points, including a confident three-pointer. He was locked in, defensively stout, and versatile. Green anchored the paint, disrupted mid-range attempts, and guarded top offensive threats with focus. He must continue to stay sharp and disciplined, no costly fouls or outbursts as the Warriors march forward. Golden State, on the other hand, hovers around league average in several offensive metrics. They'll need to lean on experience, tempo control, and transition opportunities. Minnesota ranks second in points allowed per possession after turnovers, so every fast break chance matters. Steph Curry, at 37, and veterans like Draymond and Jimmy, 35, face a grueling physical challenge in this series. But if the Warriors can match the intensity they showed against Houston, they've got a real shot. Looking at their regular season head-to-head, Golden State took the series 3-1. However, those games came before Jimmy Butler's arrival in Minnesota. He joined in February, so they don't tell the full story. Butler's history against the Warriors is well documented, and he adds a new dimension to this Minnesota team. One of Minnesota's weaknesses is their tendency to allow uncontested threes. They rank near the top of the league in that category during early playoff rounds, especially from the corners. If Golden State can capitalize from deep, something they have done well historically, they'll stay competitive. The pace of play could also be a factor. Minnesota plays slower while the Warriors thrive in transition. If Golden State can dictate tempo and force turnovers, they could offset some of the Timberwolves' interior dominance. Final thoughts. Make or miss. That's the nature of playoff basketball. The Warriors knocked down the necessary shots in Game 7, and they'll need to do it again starting Game 1. If you're enjoying this ride, stay with us. More live breakdowns, analysis, and interactive content are coming. And if you're into daily fantasy, there's extra excitement there too. My picks: over 5.5 assists for a player, often double-teamed, over 5 rebounds for a strong glass cleaner, and, yes, under 27 points for Jalen Brunson against Boston's top-tier defense. Now get ready. Game 1 looms large. If the Warriors can still win on the road, it could set the tone for the entire series.